pressure on his ribs, that's what I like.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Yeah, I know his armbar on my shoulder before felt fucking great. Hey, what's up guys? Coach Tom, got James here, Gary behind the camera, as always, making these videos happen. Guys, we're having a look today at the far side armbar from Knee Ride. I love the position, I love the move. We've just finishing teaching it this last fortnight at my academy. Let's have a look at the move, some of the nuances, because this is a move that everyone should have seen, everyone should know, and everyone should do. And if you're not good at this move, you're gonna get really good at getting tapped out by it. So let's choose the former. Let's have a look where it starts. So James is on his back. Guys, when you're inside control, traditionally, from here, people start hunting for the mount, okay? The mount is good, it's more control, etc., more submission options. But there's other positions I can go to from here. So for instance, I could move into a Kesugatami position, although if I was a competitor, that would not yield me further points, as would North-South control not yield me any further points. If I get to the mount, 4 points, the back, 4 points, or knee on belly, 2 points. So say I've got James hugged here, I might grab his collar here, I might grab his pants or gear here and do like a punching fist push-up, and bring my knee up to him, leave my foot in line with his shoulder girdle, and here I am in a knee ride position. So I could take my same 220 pounds and be putting them through my knee. If I go through my shin on his waist, it's quite friendly. The more I transition to my patella on his solar plexus or up towards his neck, the less friendly it becomes. So the friendly option is like shin across the belt here, but still, it's still quite a focused amount of weight, and because it's a very small part of me on James, it's very natural for him to try to address the problem, which is my knee on him. So what's often going to happen is they're going to push, and they're going to push with that far hand, and if you let them do it, it will work. So he can push it off and then put me back in guard, get to his knees, all sorts of stuff. So what I want to do is whenever he pushes, I want to be able to scoop. So you see, as he pushes on my knee, there's like a triangle of space here, and you can see me through. That's what I'm looking for, that triangle, right? So now I see a gray triangle, our mats are gray, and I put my hand in it, and I'm getting my elbow low. Don't go elbow high, it won't be strong. Elbow low. And now I need to relinquish pressure here, while I basically almost do like a bicep curl here, which I know is not like a strong movement, but it's about me sinking my elbow, not contracting my bicep. My left hand will pull his head to me, because what I want is James to go from here to here, okay? So I want his arm up and his body on the side like this, okay? So I've got him down here, he goes to push here, okay? And now what I'm gonna do with my left foot is I'm gonna step it around to his mid-back. So as a rule, I would step it about to here, okay? Mid-back, nice and close, because you need to be using your lower leg as a wedge to stop him rotating. So as I bring him here, I come around with my left leg, hugging the corner tight. You know, don't take a wide arc, go real close, and I'm gonna hold his leg. Look at my butt sitting so low. And now I rotate where I am. My right leg should ground underneath his armpit, okay? If you've done it right, it'll be here under his armpit. My knees are squeezing in, and now I'll move my elbow up to the thumb, come on down, and apply my armbar. Why grab the leg? Well, if I've got the leg, I'll do a full rotation. People often screw this move up because they rotate not enough here, and then the guy has an easy running man escape, okay? So he could turn into me and try to pull his elbow out for an escape, like this, or he can leave his arm in, run this way, and then do a running man escape. So if you run this way, like this, and that's a real pain in the ass, right? So if I grab his leg, not only am I making his job harder, it's almost impossible, because good luck running without your leg, okay? So let's have a look at that one again, and pay real close attention to the space we're trying to minimize. Armbars are all about trying to minimize space. So the space I'm trying to minimize here is between my hip and his shoulder, okay? So I don't want to stand up like this, that would be the worst. I want to be squatting, okay? So as I'm here, I pull him down, and look how my butt stays so low. Here, okay? I'm pinching my knees, I'm winging my elbow up so his thumb gets caught in my elbow, and now here, I've got an easy finish, okay? Because I've got his leg here, he can't do the running man, okay? If he tries to stack me up, he can't even properly stack me up because he can't turn his hips over. See, when he turns his hips over towards me, now he can start getting strong, getting on top, okay? So when we do this far armbar, you're really looking to get that far leg because it's gonna help you a lot and it's gonna hinder him a lot. So that's kind of a good thing. When you go for this move, people try to go fast, but the faster you go, I feel almost the worse it is. I think smooth and in control is really good. Some of you who lack movement ability, so normally this means you're probably heavier, and that's why it's harder for you to move fast and smoothly. You can actually stop halfway. So if you think about this technique involving a 180-degree rotation, if I was a bigger guy or girl, I would go to just 90, then another 90, okay? So I'll show you what I mean by just cutting the pie down a bit. I would lift him up like this and bring my knee down here and my other knee down. I'd probably switch to a Kimura position, and then I could step up and up like this and pinch my knees, move around, come back to the center. So that would be another good option too. I tend to prefer to do it all at once, but again, I got to keep my hips low. Some people will have a hard time keeping their hips low and doing 180. If so, do what I just demonstrated, that's fine. But then also ask, maybe you could just work on your hip flexibility. You know, the hip is the most complex joint in your body. We all know how effective it is when you have a flexible hip in jiu-jitsu, when there's a flexible guy or girl in class whose guard you cannot pass. So do work on your hip flexibility, but that move is like really crucial. As you get better, people won't push your knee. You know, they'll push your belt, and that's okay, you can still go for this move. Other times people will try to reach their hand out and grab onto your leg so you can't spin around. So then that just becomes a bit of an awareness game and things like that. Sometimes people will be really keen from the knee ride to avoid this and just keep their arms down and just try to staunch it out, you know, in which case cross choke those guys and girls, and soon they'll have their hands up trying to get out of there, and when they do, you'll be there to armbar them. All right, so practice that one. The far armbar from knee ride, you can do it from side control, you can do it from knee ride, other positions too. But ultimately, while it looks like you telegraph your intentions, anyone who's had this done to them, which is anyone in jiu-jitsu, can tell you that it's easier said than done to stop it when it's happening to you. You go, oh my God, here it comes, but you still have this weird habit of getting tapped out by it.
It's already too deep. It's already too deep.
See, you've heard it from the horse's mouth. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this armbar. I look forward to seeing you guys next time.
But don't tap too early, it's disrespectful.
Yeah, right.